Sneaker culture is so interesting because it somehow makes its way down this lane of entitlement and losing sight of the fact that we don't need any of it. I mean, I get it. I get the frustration, but then maybe no, I don't get it because even had I not hit on the off-white fours for early access, I don't think I would feel the way a lot of people feel. Because I guess as one of my friends said, sneaker fetish, people only feel as good as their latest cop. I wonder if that's true.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish and one.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video talks with TJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh Chains. Hope you guys are having a good day. Now, yes, I am filming this on the very same day, which is Tuesday, when exclusive access was granted to quite a few women or accounts that were designated, you know, they had female in the profile of them on the sneakers app for the highly coveted Air Jordan Retro 4 Off-White in sale, the collaboration with Virgil Abloh. He said ladies first, and it is rumored that men will get their own Air Jordan Retro 4 Off-White for the bread colorway. So I guess we'll just kind of have to stay tuned and see what the fall brings us. There were a lot of different shoes coming out in the fall. For me, I actually am looking forward to the tonal gray women's Air Jordan 1 Low. That looks to be amazing. I mean, a perfect fall sneaker. So I'll be on the look. Trust me, I will be on the lookout for that shoe 100%. But just in terms of this release, I'm not gonna say it shocked me at all, because back when the satin shattered backboard released, and I think that might have been back in 2018, because my channel was fairly new then. So I think 2018, they did an exclusive access for women because it was a women's release. I think people tend to forget that part of why women designated accounts, like why women's accounts were the ones granted early access. It was because it was a women's account. I don't know how that is hard to grasp, but I remember they granted me access to that, and I was so excited. I was just as excited then as I am now. And I remember resale was through the roof on, you know, it wasn't as high as the Off-White right now, but it was pretty high at about 700 or 800, I think, for a lot of different sizes. And I was excited. People were like, hey, are you going to keep it? Of course I'm going to keep it. I'm going to wear it, just like I'm going to do with this Off-White 4. I'm going to wear the shoe. Now, you had two levels of frustration with this release, or this exclusive access. We haven't even gotten to the shoe yet. The shoe will actually release on Saturday, I'm pretty sure, but people are hot already over it. So you had the men who felt that it was wrong or sexist or something that women were provided access to the shoe and their accounts weren't. I don't know. You always hear the term like that's some, sorry kids, you always hear the term that's some female shit. And I mean, I don't know. Whining in general, just like once you're an adult, like past 25, and you know, you got bills and most of y'all got kids and whatnot, I just don't know how you go about life doing that. Like, that's what you're mad about because women got access to it. Okay, I mean, be mad. I'm sure you'll be mad in the comment section too. Be mad. I'm okay. And then you had women who were also upset. Now, for women, I don't think they weren't necessarily upset about the fact, of course, that exclusive access was granted to women. They are women. I think they were just upset about the fact that they were one of the unfortunate ones who didn't get a chance to actually buy. Well, I think you have to always look at it logically and probably factor in everything. Now, this is what I do when things go on in sneakers, and it's probably why, well, my demeanor as well, but I don't allow myself to dwell on a lot of anything. Like, I don't. A lot of people, too often, this is just me, they hop in Google Maps and they put in my feelings, and that is where they travel to over a lot of minuscule things in life. I'm not saying sneakers are not amazing. We all know that they're amazing. but the energy with which people get upset is, I don't know. I can be as passionate about wanting a sneaker, but because I'm an adult with so much else that's going on in life, I can't let like that shoe end up ruining my whole day. And a lot of women were mad that they weren't the ones granted access to it. Well, it probably wasn't going to be a whole lot of stock that they granted access to today. It's a numbers game. Supply is never going to meet demand. That's not how business works. So at some point, yeah, some women are going to miss out, even if they had exclusive access. Now, I know other women were mad that because they felt that every single designated female account for a profile on Sneakers app should have received access. I can empathize with that. I totally get that. But yet and still, I can understand them not doing that, right? They don't want to grant access to everyone. And for some women, I mean, let's be honest, for some of the people that were granted access, they probably still didn't want the shoe. Now, I know that they try to look at buying patterns and what have you purchased in the past and things like that. So I'm sure that plays a part. But they weren't going to grant access to everyone, like exclusive access. That they don't grant exclusive access to everyone for other things, so I get them not doing it for all female accounts. Again, we don't have to like it, but when things are what they are, unless you have direct influence and power over changing it, then what? That's my thing. Then what? And maybe that's why I don't suffer the same frustrations as some people do. Like, I'd already had this discussion with a friend that, that morning. I was just like, hey, I've already pretty much chalked up the Off-White 4 on Saturday to a loss. So that being said, I'm going to move on to X, Y, and Z, right? I already have tons of other things that are going on in life. I had to drop double of what this Off-White 4 cost for things for my apartment. And I will have to drop more money within the next few weeks as time goes on, because that's what you do as an adult. You have to update things and you have to spend money. So I'd already got it in my mind. I was like, I probably won't hit. Okay, I'll move on. Nothing lost. I mean, the fact that I want a shoe, don't get it. You have a few options, and I've already said this, okay? You can always try for retail when it releases. You can try to pre-order, but because this shoe is so hard to get, I don't think even a lot of pre-order people, I think they're doing like first come, first serve. Like if they get their hands on a size, they're going to let people know they have the size, and then it's first come, first serve. Because I'm pretty sure Retro Rico is doing that for any pairs that he picks up. There isn't going to be like any reservation for people. And then for the secondary market, that's always a choice. We always have the choice of the secondary market, whether it's buying off somebody else who got it and they're looking to flip, whether it's StockX, which, I mean, I have my StockX affiliate link below if you feel so inclined to go and go on the secondary market and purchase it. Awesome. Like, if this is a shoe you need to have, it's a must-have, it's not a negotiation on resale, then go ahead and purchase that immediately. The link is below. All you got to do is click, okay? You bid or you buy, and I get credit if the transaction goes through. Or you can go to GOAT. You can certainly go to eBay. I just think with this shoe having so much hype, you would need to be a seasoned eBay shopper to maybe not fall into the trap of being scammed. You're getting got, as people would say. But we have options. You assess the options, you figure out what works for you, and you move on. Like, I don't know, the people that like get upset or throw shade at those who were able to cop, that just couldn't be me. I'm happy for people when things go well, and I don't feel some kind of way if things don't go my way. Especially when it comes to sneakers. Like, do we ever stop to think about how first world it is for us to whine about shoes? Because think about it, for the very people that truly, apologize kids, bitch, moan, complain, they do all manner of things in terms of not getting a particular shoe in the whole array of shoes that comes out in a 365 or 366 calendar year. Didn't you just buy a shoe or two or possibly 3 or 4 in the last 2 weeks? That's most of us. I picked up this. Do you know, you could see my face. I was beyond excited to finally have this in hand. It's a 2-year delayed pickup. This came out in like summer of 2018. And I'm still excited to have it. Yes, I did do a lace swap. So these are actually buttercream or sale laces. Picked them up off eBay. Absolutely. Picked the shoe up off eBay. Picked the laces up off eBay. I just still have to do a how to style video for it. But I just picked this up. that was one reason why I wasn't going to sit there and be salty about the Off-White 4 if I didn't hit it. I have an amazing collaboration right here. I'm very excited about this. I have tons of other shoes that I have that I certainly don't need. Like, I don't know. I guess sneakers just always opens my eyes up to the fact of how entitled we feel as individuals. And I don't know if that ever breaks or that just is what it is. Maybe that's another part of reality I accept, which is probably why I'm good, always just doing me, laying low. I get a shoe, hey, I'm excited, try to help out when I can, and that's just life. But thank you guys for tuning in to this video. I mean, hopefully, listen, you recover in terms of being mad if you were not able to have access to the shoe. If you're able to get the shoe, I want everybody that wants the shoe to get the shoe. I'm also realistic that's not going to be the case for a lot of people, right? So if you take an L, hit the secondary market or move on to the next one. Jordan Brand has tons of different shoes coming out, no doubt. Some of them will catch your eye, all right? Act your age and not your shoe size. Peace out.